My name is Connor Barwin, and this is my Philly love story. As a player, I remember some of the great games, Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football. The two best memories are NFC championships, and then last year winning it, and then ultimately going to the Super Bowl and winning the Super Bowl was really special. And it was special because I'm there with my family on the field, with all the players' families, with our other coaches' families, all the people that have worked so hard to get there, celebrating and just the pure joy of it. And then the fans are still there, so it's like a victory for the whole city. And to see my very young kids understand how important it was very cool to see. Make the World Better is a nonprofit that we started in 2013, and our goal is to partner with community to reimagine and revitalize their public spaces. So I started Make the World Better when I moved to Philadelphia in 2013 to play for the Eagles. It was my 5th year in the NFL, and I had seen what other players were doing around the league to support their community. And when I moved to Philadelphia, I decided I wanted to do something and make an impact. Growing up in the city and spending so much time at the park and in rec centers playing sports, and seeing the impact that sometimes only a few individuals or a few adults can have on a lot of kids in a small public space, I knew that was something that I wanted to be involved in and try and create more of those safe, healthy spaces for kids in Philadelphia. When I see anybody enjoying these spaces, it brings me joy. That's what parks, I always say, are supposed to be, a place where you find joy for everybody, for young kids to older kids to parents to grandparents. Parks really at their best are a magical place that bring everyone together. When you think about kids, they need places to play. They need places to be independent. They need places to learn how to deal with conflict, learn how to be good teammates. They need places to gain confidence. There's not enough of those places in most cities. There's definitely not enough in Philadelphia, but Philadelphia is making big improvements in their public space, and we hope we're playing a small part in that.
Yes, go Birds!
For the last 10 years, we've been hosting a benefit concert, really to seed funding for these parks. Parks are pretty expensive, and that's also comes from my love of music. Just like parks bring people together, sports bring people together. The other one is music brings people together.
This is the first time there's been music in FDR Park in 31 years. The last time
this year was really awesome. We were able to bring the concert into the park. Moving forward, we're working on trying to bring more music back into the park, to bring more people together around music to help fund future park projects in the city. I think my definition of love has grown since moving to Philadelphia. I started my family in Philadelphia, got married while I was living in Philadelphia, had 2 kids while I was living in Philadelphia. I think I've grown to love a lot more things since I've lived in Philadelphia. I've always lived in Philadelphia. I probably always will live in Philadelphia, and because it's the energy that's in the city. It's not perfect. There's issues at times, but I think the benefits outweigh the cost for sure when it comes to the energy, the uniqueness of the people you get to come across, the food, the music, the opportunities to engage with people, even in random situations. Those wouldn't happen unless you put yourself in an environment for it to happen. And I started in the city when I got here, and I think I'll always be here in the city.